Hey there, viewer. It is finally time for the final challenge of our fine druid here. I spent a couple days farming levels and cards, and while I could do that for many days, I feel like it is time to actually test myself with the end game here. As you can see, I got up to level 18, put a couple points into skills here. You can see all my perks that I got here. We're going to see if these will do. Now, I'm gonna show you my equipment before I start. You can see I have 3 equip loadouts, and I also made 3 decks. I'm gonna go through these real quick. This right here is my main one. Have a Masterwork Arquebus for damage and burn. Geomancer's Robe, because I quite literally couldn't find anything better. Got a potion bat for a bit of healing and grabbing supplies. Living ring for defend and card draws. Superior charge of nature for heal and defend every turn. And an animist cloak, which gives a little extra power to my summons. So my second set here is all about entangle. Got a druid staff right here. Got a Masterwork Diplomat's coat for a little bit of weakening. Got a Celestial Fragment just in case I need any of these damage types. Living ring also for extra draw. Druid's Protective Charm for extra entangle. And the Masterwork Cloak of the Woods for a little bit of concealment. And this third set I mostly made for fun. Got 2 pistols right here. Geomancer's Robe, Emerald Orb, little emergency healing or cripple, and some pretty good amplifies. Got a Geomancer's Focus here for extra draw, a little bit of strain. Amulet of the Sharpshooter for the mark. And Cloak of the Woods once again. Okay, now the stone deck is mainly for defend and attack in equal measure. Got an Animus right here. This together with the cloak, the Animist's Cloak, they work really well together to almost maximize anything I summon in terms of health and power. I'm running a boar figurine for extra fury, that is single target damage. And then I have cards like Bury Alive, Petrify and Quicksand, because I'm going to need as many stuns as I can get. And I'm chock full of defensive cards like Stone Skin, Stone Punches, stunned as well. Got Stone Armor, Wall of Stones, Thorn Barricade. I need to be a little careful with this, because this deactivates when I fall below half AP. Got some Earth Elementals and Stone Folk for summoning. Gather herbs for a little bit of extra edge. Gives me 6 herbs with every cast, so that might be able to save my hide. Got some perfect harmonies for sustaining my allies, giving them a little bit of lifespan. Got Chasm for decent damage and stun synergy. Earth and Wave for little Earth Amp, extra damage. Proposition for extra draw, defend, little bit of weaken. Revitalize I never actually use for drawing, it's just there for the extra AP restore. And I also got Solution and Distillation, it's a little bit of damage type conversion and the multicast mostly. And I also put Methodic Doubt in here, just to make sure the boar figurine doesn't run out of uses. Got Fail Luck for either defend or to double up. It's a little weird how Fail Luck is one of those cards that I started the game with. And even though it is a absolutely basic card, tier -1, so never gets any better, it's still good enough to carry me all the way to the end. Slow Demise I put in here, mainly for the vulnerable and the echo, so it's going to cast itself 3 times over 3 turns. And got 1 Tectonic Shift right here, mainly for removing concealment and defensive stance. Alright. The Entangle deck is much easier. I just put a Gonchulation in here for the extra freeze, in case I get enemies that cannot be stunned. And another Distillation for the multicast. Fail Luck, of course. I left the Peddler in here. It's basically doing the same thing as Methodic Doubt. Got Quicksand in here too. But basically the rest of this deck is all about Entanglement, 1 Unbreakable Bond for a little ongoing healing. So you got Web for Entangles, Wild Growth, more Entangle. Vivify is going to heal me, and heal me even more if I use it against entangled enemies. Stone Skin, can't really survive without this. I replaced the boar figurine in this one with the snail for the entangle and the vulnerable. Revitalize again for the AP restore. Proposition for the draw. Oak's Embrace for the entangle and the stun. Just the most basic entangle here. Diplomatic Prowess is a little bit of defend and a little bit of random stun. And I left Argument in here because I don't really have that many defensive cards. And last but not least, I got my shoot deck. I got a tiny bit carried away with this one. You can see it's quite a bit heftier than the other ones. And I kinda just filled it with shooty type cards and acid. Oh, Guns Blazing is going to be really good for stacking mark. Critical wound will allow me to kill any non-boss enemies. Got some herbal lore in here to get some extra herbs. And I have a summon right here. This is my first time actually finding this one. And she can remove counterattack from enemies, so that's going to be really good for me. Got one silversmith in here. Silver is going to be a really good damage multiplier against enemies that are weak to it. Steady aim for the mark, mainly. Stone skin for defense. Wall of stones. Stone mask for a little bit of retribution. And I got an enchanted pouch here for extra card draw. So, this is how I look right now. Gonna move back to the stone deck. Now I can start with the final game here. You see, this is the easiest endgame quest you have in this game. And currently it has double positive ley line, affinity for fire and dark. I can do fire, I can switch to dark, because the Celestial Fragment, and it has quad aversion against light and water, and single aversion to air. Thankfully, I have none of these. So, let's start and see where it goes. Got 6 nodes here. If I remember right, the 7th one is just the literal end game. Let's see, got a perfect harmony. Keeps them for one more turn. Sure, let's use Revitalize here. Wonderful, I have the space here. Look at this, I'm using the Enemist's Cloak. That's gonna give extra power and health to my next summon. Then this Animus. And I summoned the Earth Elemental with 96 health. 100 is the maximum. And starts with maximum power. It's amazing. Okay, let's keep the figurine here. Anticipating the next turn. Let's see, what do we have here? We got these 2 bosses. And 5 smaller ones. Okay, none of them are going to attack. But it doesn't mean I can take my time with them. Okay, let's buff Stonefolk here. Bit of perfect harmony. Might as well put an Earth Elemental out, just to fill the ranks. Okay, I can get a Thorn Barricade going. That's going to take away 5 AP every turn. Give defend and retribution. I think I'm going to start with this one. You have the lower health. Let's see. You resist stun. You don't resist stun. I'm going to toss a Petrify at you. That's going to happen at the end of the turn. So there's a chance to stun you. And I haven't used this all this time, but the same way you can rearrange your allies, you can actually rearrange your enemies. So if I put you at the very back, you might just stay there stunned. Okay, let's see what we get here. I'm taking the extra damage herb. Reactivates allies. That would be really big here. I don't have 8 herbalism, so this one is useless. This is a healing herb. I'd rather not keep it. Let's just have it for something better. Fire Amp is good. Alright, now let's see. You also don't resist stun, so I'm moving you back here. Gonna hit you with a Bury Alive. This is an infinite echo skill, so it's going to keep casting itself every turn until they're dead. So that's these two hopefully taken care of. I'm gonna start the Wall of Stones. That also lasts for 3 turns. And now I kind of ruined it, because I went over concentration limit. But I am going to do a little bit of extra damage. Not really afraid of breaking stun here, since these ones are going to be recast at the end. So let's explode this Earth Elemental. Get a rock one in its place. And then just punch normally. All these war cries are going to be a little problem. Going to increase all their damage. Okay, now normally when you use an ally the next turn, you're going to pay a concentration cost. But if I reactivate them, that's not going to be the case. Okay, and we're good here. You see, this Mystic has a 47 Earth resist, but it has no Acid resist, so I'm going to move you forward, not touch you while you have your counter attack going. And what I want to do here, this will be better. Use the potion bat. Get the strain going. Use that to get some crit. And some damage. And then get some multicast. So now my arquebus is hitting 3 of them. And now, because I have acid imbued, these rock splinters are going to hit half of this in acid damage. So if I'm lucky, it's not gonna hit you, so I don't get hit with counter. You're almost dead, so let's do this. Alright, that's the first node cleared. So far so good. Okay, got a Dreadlord over here. You don't resist stun. And you have no Earth resist. You also have no Earth resist. You have really good resists, except the one that my arquebus is doing. You are going to flank. So I might as well move you to the back. Same with you. It's a little extra on each man, but I am going to need it. Right now, let's see. I have too many cards in hand to draw. So I'm gonna hit you with a chasm. And use the stun. On you. You resisted, but that's alright. Let's draw. Gonna refresh Wall of Stones here. bludgeoning amp. Alright, I'm gonna hit the boar figurine for fury. Then hit distillation. For some extra drain. That's basically extra damage and healing for me. And now I'm going to shoot it 3 times. And you're dead from the burn. Wonderful. Let's use Methodic Doubt. Get the boar figurine back. It's gonna be good next turn. Alright, we are good. I just drew both of my stone punches, and since stone punch generates another one when drawn, I now have 4 stuns to give around. That's 1. That resisted. You will counter. I'd rather not have feeble mind, so then I get I thought you could change it by dragging. Looks like it doesn't work properly. Oh well, gonna do this the hard way. Okay, so those 2 are stunned. Little bit of weakening here. Okay, I can hit you with the Buried Alive. So now these 3 are stunned. Let's try. Full critical. Now, where would this do the most damage? Probably in here. Now let's hit you. Good amount of burn and a whole lot of vulnerable. That's always good. Okay, 1 down. Broke the stun on you, but it doesn't matter because Bury Alive is going to come up again. Get another earth elemental out. Don't want counter from you. You resisted the stun, but you might get it at the end of the turn. I already have Thorn Barricade going. You can double up on that. Let's actually put a multicast on the Arquebus. Hit all three. The burn is going to kill you. But let's not wait that long. Alright, doing very good here. Got 2 undead here. Fortunately, neither of them are resistant to stun. No one here is resistant to stun. That is very fortunate for me. Let's hit you with a Petrify. So you're guaranteed to get stunned at the end of the turn. So you're going to the back. Okay, see, now if I use Tectonic Shift, it's not gonna hit that one. What to do here? I kind of want to summon this Earth Elemental. Maybe instead of you? That should work. Actually, let's use Distillation and get Meditate. This is AP Restore. So now if I use Tectonic Shift, it's going to restore me 12 AP 4 times because the multicast. And now I'm full again. Perfection. Let's see what loot we get now. Little extra AP restore. Sure, why not? This gives double crit. That can stay. Extra defend. I don't really need it at this point. Alright, I have no synergies at this point, so just gonna amp fire a little bit. Use the double crit and shoot once. You might survive, probably, if you hit the healing. But not if I do this. Alright. Let's do a little heavy thing here. Like this. Get a lot of stones going. Well, they are both undead, so drain doesn't actually work on these ones. Little bludgeon amp. Bit of fury. I go with meditate. Like this. Get the figurine back. I'm actually gonna drop this, let it cycle. Right, you're resisting bleeding. And he's dead. Okay, you see I'm very close to leveling up. That's going to restore some health and AP. Sure, give me one to my hand. Then it becomes a single-use item. And of course it went to the resistant ones. Right, let's see. You resist stun. And you don't. You resist stun, and you... Okay, this is still doable here. But which way do I go from here? I'm just gonna hit you with the slow demise. That's some fixed damage. Let's crit up, use Earthen Wave. And then just tectonic shift all of these. That's a very good damage spread over here. I probably want to use rock splinters at this point. Good enough. Now, let's make sure you die. I don't want you to multiply. That's more like it. Doing really good so far. And let it play out. Let's put you on timeout. Gotta be careful with AP right now. Can I kill you from here? The answer is a definite maybe. Which turns into a yes. Good enough for me. Let's fill the spaces back up. Alright, let's take some Hex Sword against the bleed. Little AP restoration. And you're going to die. Let's see, bit of extra burn. It's gonna be good. Lots of double crits here. Ooh, and the freeze. That's going to come in handy. Alright, let's go.
Level up.
Okay, what you got? Not that it matters at this point. Let's get one in hand. That's gonna be free mark next turn. Oh, right, didn't stay in my hand. I forgot. At this difficulty, you only keep 7 cards in your hand. The rest get discarded. Let's see. You're going to summon reinforcements. But you don't have stun resist. You do. Oh, and my freeze herb went away too. That is highly unfortunate. Well, there isn't much I can do. Other than maybe trying to get one of the little ones down. Alright, one less here. I'm going to need some room to work with. Let's see. A bit like this, maybe. And perhaps some tectonic shift. He still got concentration. Which means rock splinters. And there's a good chance I'm gonna kill one of them. But hold on now. You're attacking. And you're attacking. Alright, that's still not enough damage to kill me in a single turn. Nothing to be worried about. Now, let's keep the main body of damage on you. Because this 15 is gonna hit whatever I'm aiming at. I can work with this. I might as well get rid of you before anything else. Like so. And let's put a rock elemental out here for next turn. Can I use anything in here? No, don't really need them. Well, I'm actually gonna use stone armor for the physical resists. Okay, survived just fine. Now what should I do? Okay, your summon is on cooldown, but it doesn't look like that much of a cooldown, so I feel like he should go. Let's try to stun you just for this turn. Okay, I don't want you to gain flying, so let's go like this. Okay, you're switching to shield. That's doable. Bit of AP restore. Alright, you don't resist freeze. Okay, I kind of want to freeze this guy here. Possibly all three of them, if I can manage. See, that should be like this. And this. Like so. So these three are going to be not a problem for 3 turns. I'm going to concentrate on you until then. Let's see, don't need this. Gonna need this the next turn. Okay, you're actually weak to silver. That's going to be fun. Let's try to burst this one down. If I can. And I could. So you're coming back to the front. And we'll see what happens next turn. Now I'm gonna use this mushroom. Give skill synergy. You know, 1 kill means every point of health that the enemy is missing is 1% chance of killing it. And of course, bosses are immune. But what this means is that I can just kill you right now. Just like that. Alright. Let's get some damage up plus silver in here. $98 damage. That's very good. Alright then. I feel like there's gonna be reinforcements coming really soon. Can't really take my time with this one. Let's make sure you're out of the picture. Let's clean up here a little bit. we're good. Right, I'm going to need a bunch of splinters going on in here. You're gonna die, so that's all right. And I guess I could stone punch and hope for a stun. There it is. Okay. Now, all I need to do is remove you as fast as possible, so I don't get reinforcements. Easier said than done, really. This would be the time when I switch to the Entangle loadout. Might as well try to stag bleed as much as I can. You're going to feed, but you're not going to do any damage. So that's all good. Okay, and now you are weakest to Radiant. However, the ley lines give -16 to that, so that's a no-no. Let's just put some Entangle on the guy. Let's actually use this just for the draw. Then I'm gonna switch back. You are all bludgeoning, which you do resist quite well. But that's all right. Every little bit helps. So let's think here. I'm going to lose this, but that's all right.
Oh no.
Yep, there are the reinforcements. Thankfully, these are chumps. can just freeze both of them. There we go, boss defeated. And you should die next turn. Oh, at the end of the turn, I mean. Let's renew Thorn Barricade. Alright, now this should be a little trickier, because this one can be stunned, but this one cannot, or even frozen. In other words, switching to the entangle, get a bunch of stacks on him and pray that it's going to be enough. Let's see. You know, I can also do this. Move these demon spider things up here. Use distillation for the multicast. And throw a stone punch. And that got 3 of them stunned. That's perfect, actually. Now you're going to increase everyone's attack. I cannot stop you from doing it. Oh, how about that? I can throw up an earth barricade. That's even more defend. Can't go wrong with that. So that should give me 30 defend each turn, 22 retribution, and 11 physical resist. Considering that these are physical attackers, that is perfect. Okay, I have a Shard of Dominion here. That's gonna give 50 fracture and bewitch for a turn. Huh. Of all the things I could use against you, it is bewitch. Very well done. I can't control any of them. Their power is too high. But at least Bewitch is going to make it hit an ally or themselves. Actually, put you at the back. Just so you don't accidentally hit someone whose turn hasn't been there yet. Okay, now I can hit you a little bit. Really, not for much damage. Can't stun you, so that's out. Well, You're leaving next turn anyway, so a little bit of damage here. And this should be good. I think you're the one who got hit. Okay. Little TLC here. Little entangle here. Entangle here. We don't have dark resist. Let's go with that. Let's see now. Give me something good. You know what? I think I can use an acidic flask here. Especially with the elixir of ferocity. Let's think about this tiny bit. Okay, one elixir, then a solution for burn, and I could toss that on you. Bit of damage. I don't have any damage incoming. Let's see. These spiders are going to be annoying as heck. I'm gonna need something heavy against them. Tectonic shift is out. Do you give anything? Not really what I would want. Actually, you know what? Can I use freeze with the multicast? And then with multicast, actually summon 4 earth elementals and freeze these 3. These 3 can't freeze you. And now I can try to punch you away. We're getting concealment. Good enough for me. Don't want roses here. Almost there. Perfect. I think I'm going to keep Bewitch for the next turn. Don't want to waste it. Okay. That's 17 extra damage. Really not good. Let's see, start entangle here. Entangle here. Let's put a Bury Alive on you. That should keep you busy. Then I can safely get rid of you. Almost. Right. I feel like this should work. No, turns out Cripple is unaffected by Imbue. I did not know that until now. You always learn something new. What to do now? What's in my bag? Well, if there's any time to use a grenade, it would be now. Good enough. Maybe I can put some burn on you. This should be good enough for now. You're gonna enrage. That's really not good here. Okay, think. I can kind of slowly chip away with retribution. That's not going to hold out forever. Let's see if I can keep you frozen. I don't really need it. I have the bury alive going on. Let's do it like this. Whew. Now it's just these two. Let's be smart about it. Yeah, I'm not using Bewitch right now, because enemies have a base 35% chance of resisting. And I want to get some fracture on him, just to make sure that it works. You're gonna counterattack. Nothing I can do about that, really. Bit of extra defend. This one's going to hurt a little bit. Maybe like this. You're not immune to poison, so... We're going like this. Okay, and the entangle saved my hide. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Now I want to get rid of you before you stack too much enrage. Let's see. Well, maybe the weaken will hit you. Then to resolve will turn into fracture. It did, but had the wrong guy. Let's see. Gonna lose Thorn Barricade, but that's alright. I need defend more. This should be good. Next turn. I'm doing no damage with this. And I think I'm actually switching to the guns for a little bit. Let's see, you don't resist mark. That should be my go-to here. Some freezing here. Okay, you're weak to silver. That's going to be good. Let's do a stone punch. I actually don't want you to be stunned for this. So, wake up. Gonna bewitch you. You're gonna help me for 2 turns. Let's try. No, gonna do very minimal damage over here. Little more with you. All right.
Oh no.
Well, that one was inevitable. Let's see. How do I maximize potential here? Perhaps something like this. Don't really need to be stingy with this stuff anymore. This is the final battle after all. Bit of defend here. Bit of mark here. I kinda want to stun you. Perhaps like this. Gonna hit the Amanita for the acid impure. Then have the acid for a bit. Okay. Then I'm gonna poison you. Now I have Fury 3. gonna use a silver, plus damage up. Then freeze plus intense damage. That should give my Hunter's Pistol really good amount of damage. Like so. No, don't want to use this actually. Just regular stuff. Actually, let's switch to floating deck for next turn. Okay then. You're a monster, so silver bullet's gonna hurt you decently. Alright. Got some mark here. Let's put a bit more mark here. It's going to add up real fast. Okay, let's use an acidic mist here. It's gonna give concealment for the next 4 turns. So 55 concealment, 65 is the cap. So there's almost a 1 in 2 chance that I'm not going to actually be hit. That's just good. Have another acidic mist. These don't stack, so might as well just toss it away. You have the more health, so I should start hitting you. Now, let's try to gamble a little bit. Triple critical, 51%, and a 46 for a double. This stack, so also stacking with the silver. Really decent chance here. 102. Not bad. Could be better. But I'm slowly getting there. Anything here? Yeah, sure, let's use this. Refresh some entangles next turn. Okay, you hit the regenerate. That's not really what I wanted. Let's see here. Got 1 amp power. That's basically amplify, but for everything. Acid splash you. Deals really good damage at this point. Let's see, extra defend. Never hurts. And discarding a card gives me even more defend and retribution. Feel like that's gonna be the play over here. Maybe just a tiny bit of damage in here. Almost there. And you're dead. Marvelous. And Entangle saves the day once again. Let's see. Let's go for a triple. Getting very close here. Let's see if Rock Splinters does any damage at this point. It's decent. I think now I can change back to my default. Entangle once again. Hip hip hooray! Let's see. And you are already dead. But let's not give you the chance to enjoy it. And here we are, at long last. Congratulations, you completed this adventure, but your journeys are far from over. You can ascend this character to Plus mode to experience a harder and more unforgiving world, while retaining all your progress from the Book of Heroes. Or start over with a new character and experience the world in a totally different way. Completion rewards will enhance your current character. So this is it. I'm gonna grab these two. Got a whole lot of mastery points. 500 perk points. In case I want to continue this character. Extra money capacity. And this was it. Hello there, Future Pangolin here. I just want to say, if you watched this video until the end, big thank you. And if you're one of the handful of people who subscribe to me for my Erannorth videos and you're waiting for the quality to get better, well, all I can say about that is that I am working on it. I have a couple ideas. I think I'm going to take a little bit of break from uploading, going to try to make something. I hope you're going to be happy with the end result. That's all. I hope you'll have a nice day.